Gemini, welcome to your hope, fear, and reality spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. Here we go. Ooh, Gemini. Wow. All right, so let's talk about your hopes here because this is amazing. So the Queen of Cups is the only cup card where there's a lid on it. Okay? The Queen creates an environment. Okay? She nurtures. And the Queen of Cups gives all she has, but she had to learn a few lessons about being hurt in the past. Okay? Which is why she has a lid on her cup now, is she's a little bit more guarded than she was because of what she learned. But she's still willing to share that cup of energy, that cup of love, that cup of emotion. She's just a little bit more cautious with who she shares it with. Okay? She wears her heart on her sleeve. People see how she feels. But she needs a little bit more time than she has in the past to allow herself to be vulnerable with somebody. Okay? The Queen of Cups also might expose a small bit of vulnerability, a piece of the puzzle that she's willing to give up, a loss that she's willing to take, just to test whether or not she can trust somebody with the whole kit and caboodle. You also have the Temperance card, and the Temperance card is like the alchemist of the deck, the baker of the deck. This is somebody who has the recipe. You know, they can take flour, eggs, and milk, put it in the oven at a certain temperature for a certain amount of time, and boom, make a cake. So it's about creating something greater than the sum of its parts, something really rich, something really wonderful out of ornate ingredients. Ornate? No, that's not the word I'm looking for. Ordinary. Ordinary ingredients. So your hope is to expose a little bit of vulnerability in the hopes that you can find the right person to help you bake that cake. So you're looking for a, I don't want to say like a partnership. You're looking for somebody who you can bounce your ideas off of. It may be somebody of like mind that you're looking for, or it may be just the opposite. You may be looking to process your thoughts and ideas through a filter that opposes what you think, just to really test your belief system. Gemini, you're hoping for an intellectual match in order to bring in emotional fulfillment. That's deep. You fear, I don't want to say being alone. You're okay with being alone. You fear being lonely. And you fear having to put a lot of time and energy into yet one more person just to find out they're not it. Like I said, you don't fear your time alone. You actually like your time alone. But you don't like the time when you feel lonely. And you also fear exposing this vulnerability for no good purpose again. Because you've done it a couple times in the past. We all have. We're human. The reality of the situation is you are willing to cut ties with the people who do not serve your highest good. So even though you fear having to walk away, you'll do it. You will withdraw your offer, your energy, if somebody betrays you. That's the reality of the situation. So you're hoping to find a meeting of minds to bring emotional fulfillment. You fear putting a lot of time and energy into another person who's just going to let you down. But ultimately, if somebody does let you down, you will cut those ties and walk away, Gemini. You feel like you put your faith, a lot of faith, into some of the wrong people as of late. And that you gave up your independence a little too soon. You gave up that vulnerability very, very quickly. And the people that you did that with kind of dropped the ball. They weren't willing to add you and your energy into their mix. You were just somebody that they liked to be around if it was convenient, you know? And that caused a little bit of hurt. I guess I don't want to say you're heartbroken, Gemini, because this is showing me that you're way too strong to be heartbroken. But you're a little raw right here, you know? You're not shutting people out. You're just being a lot more cautious about who you're letting in. Like I said, you're not heartbroken. You're mildly disappointed. And you're protecting yourself. Hmm. This is about truth. This is about ideas, but it's also about wielding power. Gemini is an air sign, and the swords represent air. You're stepping into your power, Gemini. You're finding that balance between intellect and emotion. And you're making the better choices. You're planting the better seeds this time around. You're being very, very careful about who it is you spend your real time and energy with. Gemini, you're learning the difference between having an acquaintance and having a true friend. You're going over everybody in your life and you're figuring out who really has your back. And you're making those appropriate changes. Bravo. It's Gemini season and you guys are really coming into your power. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and if nothing else, I hope I validated your feelings, because there is a little bit of anxiety that comes with it, but the feeling of being determined to overcome that anxiety is overriding those little fears. This is you being brave. That's a damn good thing. I'll see you guys next week.